Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another TF Live TV cast of ozfortress Season 28. We're going to be covering the last Premier Week 5 official of Jasmine Beef versus Happy Feet. I am Michael, and I am joined by Catfish tonight. How are you going?
Yeah, good. Thanks. How are you?
Yeah, it's pretty cruisy day. Sunday. It's been raining all day for me, so I've just been huddled up inside of the house waiting for this game to happen because I have a feeling this might be a bit of a banger.
It on paper definitely should be. So this is seeds number 1 in Happy Feet versus the believe seed number 4 of
Think so, yeah.
Jasmine Beef. But Jasmine have also actually beaten the third seed already 2-0. So I would probably say at this point they are the third seed for the season. So this should be 1 versus 3 and probably a playoffs match potential preview. So yeah, I agree. This should be a really good game.
Yeah, and definitely the fact also that both of these teams so far have gone undefeated. Happy Feet's undefeated is a little less impressive because they've just versed seeds 8 through 5 so far, so the entire bottom half, which they kind of are expected to win. But as you said, yeah, Jasmine, they did beat Butterfly Defect 2-0 in their official. It was a pretty close one. But yeah, I mean, to do that, Butterfly Defect, a fairly strong roster, a majority of the Grand Finals team from last season that came second. So, I think it's Jasmine. They're definitely in this season. Not
sure.
not a bit of a fourth place wash as some of their previous kind of half-assed rosters have been,
or even as some of their players would lead you to believe.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting also on the topic of Jasmine Beef, the class changes that they've had throughout the season. So we were just discussing this before, but there've been a few back and forth swaps on their roster. So different players playing different classes. I believe I'll just transition now into their roster.
Yeah.
The most recent iteration of their roster that they ended up on is Cookie on Combo Scout, Lau on Flank Scout. I believe tonight they're going to be playing with Elmo on Pocket and Silvo on Roma, and then they've got Paulson on Demo and Dave should be here on Medic as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll go through the Happy Feet roster. They are running Aisho on Scout and Down as well. They're Fane on Roma, Yule on Pocket, Redcoat on Demoman, and Dogroll on Med. So they've been running that roster pretty consistently throughout the entire season, so they'll all be used to how to play with each other. But yeah, this Jasmine class swap that we've seen, like you said, we were discussing this before, and this quite possibly with those 6 players maybe the strongest combination of those players they can put together.
I would agree. I think it is. Yeah, I think like Cookie on Combo Scout obviously is. I think he's definitely a good pocket, but I think he's got so much pedigree on Combo Scout. Well, I think when he's on, he's probably potentially the best in the country. I think you want him on Combo Scout. I agree. This is probably the strongest roster they can form.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, they also can swap those players. Like they're 2 scouts and 2 soldiers. They can rotate those players around any of those 4 roles, which they kind of have been doing. But I think, this roster, Silvo, I know he's played Roma in a few grand finals. Cookie, I mean, just an incredible record over the past 2 years on Combo Scout, winning most of the seasons that he's played.
And also best scouts and MVPs as well.
Yeah, time after time after time. So definitely no question there. And I mean, Lau as well. I feel like for the most part I've been seeing Lau on Medic on top teams recently, but he's so insane on DM classes, so I think it's good to finally see him on a kind of I'd call them at this point a front-running team. A team that is likely to at least make top 3, and I'd say at this point they probably have a good shout at making the grand final as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's also interesting to note actually that 2 of the players on Jasmine Beef were players on Happy Feet last season, and that's Lau and Elmo playing Medic and Scout respectively. So it'll be interesting to see if that has any impact. I think, however, that most people would probably agree though that Happy Feet, their current roster is probably an upgrade to their roster from last season. And that's not taking anything away from Lau and Elmo, but the additions in Dogroll and Medic is very, very, very serviceable and very good. And as well as, in particular, I think Fane on Roma, who has a lot of hype surrounding him right now. I think they're going to bolster that team and make them a bit stronger.
Yeah, definitely kind of more explosive players than they've had in the past. In the past, they've been more of a consistent team, just play very clean TF2. But it's just added this little bit of an X factor that can really just change fights for them.
Yeah, exactly.
We should be getting underway pretty shortly, I think.
We've got one already up from Jasmine Beef.
And down is in spec, and there's 7 players on one team. So
not ideal.
Not ideal. Oh, okay.
They got
looks.
Doge's in the server for some reason.
Doge is in the server. They were scrimming just before. He's been kicked. Perfect. Should be getting out of the way.
What are your predictions for this map, Michael?
I honestly think Jasmine will take this first map.
Interesting. Score?
Yeah. It'll either be a roll or it'll be really close. Either like 5-0-6-1 or like a 2-3.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm going to lean towards Happy Feet, and I reckon I'm going to go for 4-2 Happy Feet.
Yeah.
I reckon their experience will come through.
Yeah, definitely. As a roster, they do have that more experience. But one thing that I am a little concerned about, we mentioned Doggerel before, you know, he definitely does bring a different playstyle to how most of the other Happy Feet medics have played. But on this server, in his role and in Prem, he's the least experienced by a lot.
I think probably maybe Silvo is up there as well. Like, both of those players have not really played many seasons. And I don't think Silvo's yet to. I think Silvo is yet to play in the grand final from memory.
No, he definitely has played in the grand final.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah, he was on some Hertz team a few seasons ago.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe he's definitely played one. I think maybe 2.
Well, in that case, both of these teams have both of these players, have grand final experience.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see.
My only concern is I think that one season that Doggerel played in a grand final, I think that might be his only season on med at the level, and it was at this point.
You're right. Yeah.
At this point, it was like I think it was a year ago.
I think it was season 25 from memory where he played with Butterfly 30 came second. So I think he hasn't played many for a while. So maybe will be a tiny bit of rust to shake off. But yeah, we'll see. He's definitely been playing the game at high level since then on different classes, so hopefully
definitely. It's just that it's the difference, even, you know, like compared to a lot of people, the amount of experience he has is a lot, but when you're talking about some of the other players in this server, you know, like Down, Redcoat, Elmo, Paulson, you know, you've got these players that have been around for more years than Doggerel may have seasons.
More years than Doggerel may have been alive.
Quite possibly. So, you know, it's definitely worth considering, but I do have faith that he can pull it together. It's just a matter of whether Jasmine may try and take advantage of that, which they could do. I've seen it happen even in some high games where you have 1 or 2 players that just maybe aren't quite at the same level as everyone else, and they just get bullied again and again and again. And especially on Medic, on a map like Gully, you can do that fairly easily. You know, a well-timed soldier bomb will just put the medic down and mid and choke right away.
I'm not sure. I'm not too well versed on how seriously Jasmine has been playing, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say I presume that Happy Feet have probably been scrimming a decent amount more. But we're going live. It looks like. Who are you going to be watching on this mid?
Look, I mean, you got to go with Paulson, right? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Good call.
You can't be looking at anyone else. I want to see if he. It looks like he is going to go his choke alone, and he's matching pace with Redcoat here, both getting the pack. But yeah, it's a fast bomb, and there we go. Doggerel actually immediately taken down by Elmo. Yeah, that nuke going in. They're just going to play to live here. I really like that call.
That's a really good call, yeah.
Yeah, going off of what we said, the nuke plays on Gullywash, I feel, have been the meta this season. It's been a massive shift. It's something you wouldn't see too much outside of the teams that had soldiers that could really jump well. But I feel like every team's been doing it now, just a double bomb onto that big door to catch the medic. And even though Jasmine lost the mid, they're 90% Uber here. This is a 80% ad. They should be able to look at taking this right back into mid as they are positioning at big door.
Yeah, I really like as well that they didn't hesitate at all. Like, they immediately got out. There was no, like, wishy-washiness to that call. Like, they could have gotten caught so easily, but they didn't.
Oh, no,
Fane's in. Fane goes down so low. But he gets a kill somehow.
Oh, no. Okay. God, Paulson, he went for the jump, wanted to bomb in and try and do a lot of damage. Choke, bonked his head on the roof, and fell straight back to Earth, so...
that is unfortunate for Paulson.
Yeah, but he's done really well. He actually locked Doggerel out. He did manage to get through the shutter door, and with that 75% Uber and a scout with them, they're going to be running through that choke, taking the fight to Jasmine.
This is decent ad right here for Happy Feet.
Yeah, it is.
About 40%. We'll see if they might have to use it. It looks like they're going to go big door.
They're going big door, but Silver's in the forward
it's a
spawn.
sniper, yeah.
Yeah, they'll see it, but they are not going to be able to get close enough just yet. Fane's just gotten through choke. Silver will back spawn.
But they're losing this out. It's dwindling. It's only 15%. They have used. Let's see if they can catch anyone out here in River. Oh, the combo's already out on last. Let's see if they get any kills.
Yeah, and Dave's
I'll see if
on
they're not
90.
going to get anything with this.
Like, Paulson could die. He's very low from the spam. Yeah,
Aisha gets almost gets caught out as well. Oh, Silver.
Okay, the thing is, they have the Uber for the last
They do
year,
have the Uber, yeah.
they shouldn't be able to take this down. They've spotted him going under, will die to Elmo. Fane's bombing the point, Elmo behind it.
They
He'll
get the
that
force.
Uber.
Yeah. They lose straight for it, but that force is that's what matters. But
Yeah,
Doggerel's not healing anyone right now. He needs to meet up with his team.
Yeah, the thing is, he's only got Redcoat, and Redcoat's just... Okay, he's finally bombing out.
He just gets out. That was close.
The thing is, if Cookie went through the choke there, he would have found Doggerel. Doggerel just walked back in the choke.
only just started healing on Doggerel, and it's even Ubers now. It's even.
That's ridiculous.
That is crazy, yeah.
That could have been a 60% ad, but...
Yeah, it could have been huge.
Yeah,
and look, it's looking Jasmine already in
there.
Oh, Fane.
Oh, no. With two, but
and Doggerel goes down in the meantime.
Dave should just kill bind. He's facing two players in second. Oh, it's so delayed. 8 seconds behind Doggerel. And now Paulson's going to die as well. I feel like it would have been more beneficial if Dave just killed down the moment Doggerel died.
I don't know. I didn't see that, but Doggerel went down really early in that fight. I think just the soldiers snuck through. I think it might have been Elmo.
Yeah. I think it may have just been like a land on Big Door. Yeah, it was actually. In the meantime, Down's gonna. Aisho and Fane. Yeah, they just went straight to the point. Yeah. Played on those spawns.
Redcoat camping the doors as they cap. It's pretty much textbook stuff. That is very clean. I'm happy for it. And Jasmine definitely had opportunities that round as well. That was that was unfortunate.
Yeah,
that was about the same. Both focusing big door. Double soldiers in for the side of Jasmine, but looks like neither of them really get anything. And Elmo goes down actually.
Yeah, I really like what the soldiers did of Jasmine there, but Paulson will go down, and that is Cookie found himself in a 2v1.
Trades, but it's looking like it's coming out for Happy Feet right now, and Aisha's hunting really hard. It looks like he surely gets Dave here. He does, yeah.
But the thing is, at this point, Silvo's up on mid.
He is.
Elbo's just spawned as well. Silvo, I'm curious to see, he is coming back into mid. He's not going to look for any kills on players. Like that are respawning.
He's going to get flanked here. Yeah, he's got a soldier behind him. That was so beautifully timed. That is beautifully timed, yeah. Really well played there from the side of Jasmine too. They will lose both soldiers for it, but that is a great recovery.
But the thing is, mid's still not over. They were looking to recontest from the double door. Not from the double door, but from the big door.
But this is going to be a big ad for them. This is going to be like 40 to 50% ad.
Oh, easily. Okay, Aisho is waiting for him, so it's a bit better, but 50%.
50% ad, yeah.
They'll push it, 100%. You've got Cookie already building.
For sure. We'll see where... Doggerel's been getting caught out a lot, and I don't really know if that's on him or if his team or if there's miscommunication or something like that, but I would really like to see them play like passive on this mid and just make sure he gets out up in the force. Like, I don't want to see him get caught again.
He's sitting in a pretty good position right now. I mean, he's got the cover over him, but he does need to keep healing these players. But they've gone drop down. Aisho will spot it early, and Dave and Paulson have both committed. The thing is, Dave is in such an easy position to force right now the moment he comes out of the overlay.
They still haven't used yet, though, and they're almost in their choke. They still haven't used. They got that for free. That was really well played.
But you've got both soldiers behind right now, Fane and Yule. Fane will die, Yule...
Oh, Yule, surely he's not going to get anything here. Yeah.
And that's just...
It's going to be even here.
But the thing is, with no soldiers holding second...
yeah. This is going to be very difficult.
Oh, and they've completely duped them. They've gone big door. Completely unseen. Silver at the choke drew all of their attention. This is going to be a trade in a second now. Down will just be the focus of this Uber.
Very even trade. Both demos shooting each other at the same time.
Down just won that. Oh, Cookie had an Uber. But Doggerel solo on the point.
Somehow this is coming out for Happy Feet.
Okay.
That was looking so good for Jasmine Beef. They played that nearly to perfection, and then they just lost the DM fight heavily.
Yeah, this is the thing. I wouldn't have minded it if Dave just left with Lau there, but Dave stayed
they overstayed
in choke.
Their welcome,
like Lau wanted to leave, but Dave didn't. So I'm not too sure why that. It seems like
possible miscommunication or something like that.
Maybe. But
Potentially.
normally you'd get it the other way around, where the scout would want to stay in and
Yeah,
then
you're
just
right.
leaves it.
It's
but
weird. It's
but
very
Dave
strange.
wanted to fight. Like, what's he doing?
He's confident in his team.
Yeah, truly. Lau's gonna win that 1v5. I wouldn't have passed him, honestly.
This isn't actually a huge ad right here for the side of
No.
Happy Feet. It's only about 20%. So we'll see if they,
Yeah.
maybe 30. They're pushing
And
through
they-
choke now.
The thing
They're on
is,
second.
they had the sniper. They've already got a gun on last. They are just forfeiting this point.
Yeah, that was super passive right there from the side of Jasmine. No one contested that at all. They were just immediately out.
I like
yeah,
that.
as you said, already on last.
Yeah, and Paulson had a very aggressive play there
Oh,
in lobby.
they've
compared
used
to his
into the
team.
sentry, but they're gonna.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good for Jasmine.
It's
this
go- oh,
move on.
Aisho!
But they're on the
What are
point.
they
Aisho's
doing?
on the point. No one's gonna block it. Oh,
They just all jumped away from the point. They
they
had
they
two
just forgot
players in
about it.
spawn.
Yeah, completely. Forgot about the objective of the game.
Yeah.
That's 2-0
no.
for Happy Feet now. That's pretty fast. It's only been about 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, and but the thing is, they've both come from just a total lack of point play on last. Jasmine's playing
yeah.
like the rest of the game really well. It's just these last points. Dave on the mid, he's eaten a good bit of damage, down to 80 health, but Dogroll, he's eaten some himself. But it's Silver
Even a bit
actually in a
healthy.
really good position.
Mule jumps
though.
in though. He picks up Cookie and Paulson. And now he's fighting a scout. He does lose, but he's done
Doggerel's
really
actually
good damage.
surfed right into Lau. Silvo and Lau. Yet Silvo will find that kill. 2v2, and Dave is alive. Dave!
The health is so low on the side. Fane only have 5 at the end of that.
Yeah, and Dave was so close to getting the kill on the Fane. The main thing is that it's a 1v1 for Silvo and Redcoat. And Silvo, he'll get the cleanup on Fane as well.
Oh, yeah. And now Cookie's coming in, so there should be a cap here, or at least presence for the side of Jasmine Beef.
And it will be even players, both meds spawning with a scout. Jasmine, surely Happy Feet at this point don't try to contest mid. It shouldn't be.
Surely not. Play it this ad. Fane's only just spawned, but Fane is on the spine.
Ooh.
So let's see what he can do.
I think he
Or
might
is he just
be...
checking?
Yeah, he's just checking.
Oh, that's a disappointment. That is a huge letdown right there.
Can't believe it. He's the best spine.
Oh, but there's a soldier behind.
Oh.
Silvo just gets caught out by Fane. That is unfortunate timing for Silvo right there. He could have gotten a frag.
I don't mind it, because they're playing in a position when they really can't enter. Yule, though, has snuck down through drop down, will land onto both scouts.
And
not what you
dies.
want to be seeing from a sack. But
Unfortunate for you.
yeah. But the thing is, with this... thing is, it could have been a really good spawn if Yule had died like a few seconds later and got put in a late wave. They're
yeah.
going to try and push, though, with this soldier down, and it's just going to become a demo spam trade, really.
Lau is sitting in lobby. He's gone behind their whole team. He's fighting Yule on last. He's trying to spawn camp him, and they both trade.
And but the thing is,
Silver
Silver,
goes
he's
down as well.
That's not what you want. Dave needs to be leaving here. I don't think Jasmine want to fight this. Elmo half health.
Doggerel and Aisho are super aggro.
Oh, no, they want it. They're going to trade.
Oh, they're taking a trade, yeah.
They do have the better spawns. Both of these players are going to spawn in second. Solo Ubers on both sides. Paulson does need a flash to round it out. But,
but that is unfortunate. That's 3 down and blinking an eye right there for Jasmine Beef. That is...
Yep. Everyone that wasn't a spawner just died at the end of that fight.
However, Dave did get out, which is important.
Yeah, so
there should be even Ubers provided Dave doesn't die here. And he's
and
really
Dave's
far
actually
back.
ended up with He's ended up with about 20%.
Yeah, he's just been grinding with Lau on last. Really
Oh
hard.
no, I showed. Okay, he gets found this time. They just need to kill him.
Rico's getting a lot of free space here, but they do pressure him out.
Oh, they're going straight into lobby.
Oh, they're going
to try and kill these players. They
Yule
kill
goes
Yule.
down. Paulson's already out. He's trying to cut off Redcoat's rotation. And
And the thing is, he
Redcoat's
might fight. He's cutting off Fane up here as well. He's going to combine with his players. Redcoat will die. Fane in the lobby should get cleaned up here. He will buy Cookie.
Smart positioning there from Paulson and Jasmine Beef.
Yeah, just really good push out, especially to lock those players in River to make sure they don't sneak back through Last or River. I love that. And they've denied the spawns.
And it's going to be even Ubers, so we'll see if maybe Coffee take a trade here. They're holding very close, and they do. They take a trade right now. Yule.
But the thing is, this is a Yule soldier trade versus a scout trade. So Cookie, he's just gone all the way behind, had the much more effective Uber in terms of control. Fane high in the sky as his team is dying. Doesn't even land a point of damage onto Dave.
Just down and he goes down. That's a wipe. Wow, yeah.
And
Soldier
no
pocket solos in
forwards?
2020.
Yeah. I like the idea, but the thing is, with that soldier trade there, you can't be letting them get past you. You need to block them in the choke, make them multi.
Cookie had so much space there and was able to just dominate that trade.
Yeah, like Yule barely left where he was holding, and Cookie managed to take that Uber to the other side of mid and start damaging other players, forcing them to come back.
Yeah. This is a sizable ad as well for Jasmine.
Yeah, it is a bit.
So we'll see where they opt to push from, because they killed Doggerel, so they're gonna know it's relatively big ad. So, but they're. Oh, here they go, I think. Yeah, it's looking like they're getting to Sand River. Yeah, they're gonna get River with this, I think.
Yeah, but
so they've used two, but there's essentially an Pyro. This is gonna be a bit rough, I think. Lau goes down in the Uber. Yeah. This is Paulson goes down as well. That is a shocking Uber from Jasmine.
I just don't know why you take that with both soldiers down.
Yeah, that's rough, honestly. And then I feel like as soon as I saw that Sentry Pyro, they should have just gone out. Like, as soon as you see that and you've got the demo and your scouts, like, you're not winning that fight.
They get the force on the dog roll though.
Oh, they do, yeah. But I'm just fragging hard right now. They're 3 down, so... But it looks like their combo's pretty safe at big door. Like, I don't really see Paulson and Dave getting caught here. Paulson is staying in a bit, and he's getting pushed a tiny bit. He seems reluctant to leave, but no, they will get out.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll meet with his team. They will get...
They got almost almost. They should, I think... Oh, just so.
Still, it's going to be a pretty comfortable hold. That 30% ad doing the nice things.
We'll see if where they decide to push off. Or even if they do. We'll have to find out, because they're building pretty hard right now. And although I think this is going to be a tricky push from the side of Jasmine, provided they want to get dog roll, because dog roll is holding pretty far back on mid right now. Oh, they've got to jump down again, yeah. This worked really well last time. We'll see if we can have the same level of success. But Paulson dies before the Uber's been used, and now it's even.
But they've lost Paulson. Down will trade with Elmo.
Uber comes out for the side of Cookie, and on dog roll as well. This is slightly better for dog roll, but almost non-existently. And Cookie might get stuck in here. Oh, he does.
Dave dies in the back as well while we're trading.
Paulson as a spawner. That is a rough Uber trade. Yeah, I think losing Paulson in that push was pretty huge.
And Yule's already in last. He's just done a loop and he's met with his team again. Maybe he was looking for that Paulson kill.
Yeah, probably actually. He would have known Paulson was a spawner.
Yeah. Yeah, 45% ad in favor of Happy Feet though. Yeah. They are... they're fancying themselves a third round 14 minutes in.
They are, but there are a lot of off-classes here they're going to have to compete with. They've got a Heavy and a Pyro on the side of Jasmine, so this is going to be... We'll have to see where they push from.
And Paulson's hiding in secret here. I really like this little... I like this hiding spot on
Yeah, this is good.
He's watching for players to come in to seek refuge
I
from
reckon
the
he's
rest of the
definitely
fight.
getting a kill with this.
Definitely. And he's put himself in a good spot.
And this Heavy is not dying. Lau on the Heavy, so healthy. Just goes down then. They've lost 2 other players at the same time as well, including the Pyro. Paulson's still in secret though. He has to contest point now, but surely he's not going to get anything here, and he doesn't. That's alright. That's another 3rd round now for Happy Feet.
Damn. They're playing really cleanly right now.
They are, yeah. They are really showing why they are the sort of the favourite going into both this match and this season.
Yeah, it's halfway through our time limit. They rounded that round out pretty quickly. Let's see, pretty much same thing coming out from the mids. A lot of damage being done onto dog roll.
Oh, Red Coat goes down really low, but does get arrowed in time.
But this is a really good trade. Oh, Yule destroying Elmo on that bomb in. Both soldiers down for Jasmine. Fane will get the kill with down onto Cookie. And actually, Lau falls as well. Dave and Paulson having the run.
Let's see if Dave and Paulson get out here. They might not. But Paulson's hit some nice pipes actually to scare away some of the scouts that were chasing him. Soldier's gone into water though. Was that spotted? I'm not sure if it was.
I don't think so. I think
Elmo might have spotted it. I think Elmo knows. Yeah, that's Yule and he goes down. So this is just gonna be even Ubers.
Yeah, it's not as bad. If Yule stayed alive down there, that would have been terrible.
Yeah, that could have been really huge. But it looks like they're gonna try to push out and contest second here. Paulson's super aggressive in water. Or in river, sorry. He's taking a lot of damage though.
Yeah, they went to get that kill in the big door. They'll find Fane and actually down as well. Traded. And yeah, they're just not in a good spot here. Second isn't capped. Aisho should die.
Surely doesn't get anything here. No, he doesn't. And
okay, Doggerel needs to die here. Oh god.
Oh yes.
Oh my.
Well, Doggerel does go down. And that is going to be big ad here on Dave.
Very low.
Probably about 50%.
Look, Paulson...
Rico's trying to catch out a scout here at show. Leaves to drop down. Oh, but 2 more frags. This is not looking good for Happy Feet.
No, but the sniper. Dave's got to be careful here. Down won't go for another shot.
He's trying. I think he might be swapping off. Or maybe she's sitting. Oh, he's just going to sit and spawn,
he's-
actually, yeah.
I like that. I like that. Definitely better than committing. How do I show hold the spawn door open for him?
Yeah.
They might not expect it, though.
Yeah,
Because they know he came out.
Exactly, yeah. This could be huge. He knows the demo's choke.
Oh, look at Lau. No, Lau knows. Oh, did
does
he?
he?
No, Lau was standing right outside this forward spawn, but no, he's actually gone and just gotten destroyed by Yule.
Oh, and he picks up Paulson and immediately
Yeah.
swaps off. Grab back him down.
Well,
And this
I
is
thought
looking
Lau
like
knew.
Jasmine T out already. They're not going to use this ad. This is just, they're just going to run away.
And
It's
that's
just
the better
cooking,
choice.
Dave. Exactly, yeah, 100%. So that was, yeah, well played by, sorry, not Coffee Clock, Happy Feet right there. To mitigate that advantage from Jasmine Beef.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, yeah, Jasmine, they're going to pull up the same play on Silver. We'll have one player on the back spawn being Elmo. That'll be Redcoat going down. Demo's being the target of the snipers here.
Oh, Silver's committed as well, actually. He's committed out of forwards.
Oh, they've actually taken an Uber trade in Choke and Paulson. He's gotten incredibly low. This is a massive multi from Jasmine.
Oh, that's
much better
huge
Uber.
multi.
But they're managing to get
Paulson's
kills.
health is still so low. The arrow's not connecting with him. He's 10
Oh
health.
no!
Does he
Just-
survive? I think he might. He does. Wow, that's and they get Aisha as well. That's a good recovery from Jasmine. That
good.
could have been very, very bad.
Silver from River though. Yule's waiting,
He's still
but
a sniper.
and they don't know
Oh, they
he's
pick up
there
Yule.
yet.
He's taking some shots now. They'll know now, but Redcoat might get caught in here. Yeah, he's surely going to die.
Both scouts.
Yeah, 100%. They might commit all the way right here into down. But
Oh no, Fade on last though.
he's on the last. Is anyone going to stop him?
No,
Oh,
they
Fade.
all committed out. Oh no.
Oh, that is a rough way to
That's-
lose a round if you're Jasmine.
I just like every other facet of their game is so strong. Like the
These
fights
lasts,
they're taking
yeah.
are
Just
really
these
good.
lasts.
It's just like they just can't control last point at all. It's just I can't believe it. Fast bomb from Vayne again will miss both rockets on the day. Down Yule both falling
I'm
as
still
well.
just jumping right into the red choke.
Aisha.
This is a really, really solid mid from
Yeah,
Jasmine.
and they want more. The Redcoat's doing a good job to hold off the choke, but Zilvo, he's come around through Big Door Paulson in as well. That's a total wipe for no losses on Jasmine.
Yeah, that's really good mid. Hopefully
mean-
they'll be able to convert a round off it.
Look, you'd hope. 10 minutes left. If they can push this one and keep up this pace, they are still in this game. Silvo in a good spot, getting the gun before the Uber needs to come in, and this Uber from Jasmine is going to come in from River. And they actually haven't used yet. Lau on the
And,
point, they're
yeah,
just going to
very
do the
clear
same
push.
thing.
Those spawners were so delayed on the side of Happy Feet. Like,
Yeah.
Dogroll and Redcoat didn't even spawn before the Uber was used. Like, that was really, really, really quick from Jasmine. They really well played.
Yeah. And the fact that Redcoat died as well, those sticks coming into last. They
Exactly,
killed that
yeah.
gun, there's no threats.
Just immediately, just get on the point, win around.
Yeah, a lot of damage. Dogroll actually dies to a straight
Immediately
pipe.
double pipe. That is rough.
Yeah, that's hard. Vayne trying to get onto Paulson. Paulson will die. Yule as well. 3 down, including the medic. But Jasmine, they're kind of out of this, having to protect their med. Vayne running rampant in the river area. Should die to Lauhill, though he will. And the thing is, they could look at recontesting this. You've still got a soldier on mid. He will die. But they're going to use that to actually come straight back in through choke.
Two
The mid
scouts
will
and
go
mid
in the
into
favor.
choke, yeah. I actually really like that Jasmine played that really safe. Like, they weren't letting
Yeah.
anything get to Dave, and they just weren't going to let it risk. Because they knew that the 3 players who were alive were just going to jump on Dave and
Yeah.
just probably get the kill. I really like that from Jasmine. Smart play.
Redcoat's in a really bad position. He will die to Lau. And
Oh, that is, yeah.
with this, they cat mid. They know Yule's at choke. And surely at this point they know, yeah, they just need to go in. I think they know the sniper's there, and they've opted to go into lobby. They definitely know now. But look at this Uber. They still haven't used, they haven't been seen. And they're coming up
Oh,
on a
this is
dogroll
not
right
good.
now. Oh no, they're
This
going to
should
get
be fun.
crushed. Maybe?
Where's Dogroll? Oh, he's still... Oh, they're still in such a terrible position, though.
Are they though?
Well,
What's
they're losing plays
happening?
now, somehow. I don't know, this is bizarre.
They just got locked in. Dave and
Fade's going in
Paulson
on the med.
are just...
Fade has done so
What?
much damage, right? This is Dave down, Paulson down, just on silver. That is... What a... Oh, I don't know how that happened.
Oh no, Silvo, he's in the drop down and you'll
Oh,
find
and you'll find some. Okay, that is... Yeah, that pushes... That should have been a wipe for Jasmine. That should have been
Yeah.
a huge push, but they somehow lose, and now it's full ad on the
Yeah.
side of Happy Feet.
I think they just maybe didn't call who they wanted to kill. I think I saw kind of half of the damage go onto Silvo and then half of the damage go onto Redcoat. And
I think-
then it just fell apart.
Yeah.
Doggerel
Doggerel
getting
gets
forced.
forced though. Good force coming in here from Elmo. I think also Happy Feet did a good job of just sort of splitting up and like making themselves not just like ball up so everyone could just get spammed at once. Yeah.
Yeah, getting half of their players into choke as well just meant that they couldn't be chased. They had
Exactly,
the players
yeah,
right in
yeah.
front of them and they were all healthy. So, but
And this is ad now
Ad.
on the side of Jasmine, yeah. They have a sentry in last, so it seems like they're not going to push out of this, but maybe.
no, he's off. He's off.
Oh, he's
They're
off.
going
Oh,
for
yeah,
River.
they're going for this, they're going for this. 90% of Dave. Redcoat's doing good damage spamming them at a river.
Oh, the bomb
Dog
from
roll so
Elmo!
low. Dog roll just gets out choke.
But it buys them the space that they need. The heals aren't there anymore. It's going to be a while. Fane
Oh,
and...
the Uber comes out. They're
Yeah.
super low.
But the whole Uber is used to kill him.
And yeah, Happy Feet have done a really good job of already being out before. Like, there was no threat there onto dog roll.
It helped that he got surfed down the choke before.
Oh yeah, for
100%
sure.
Uber on
Oh,
dog
and
roll.
they get the force out, but surely they're going to lose players. They lose Paulson,
Yeah.
they lose Dave, they lose Cookie.
That should be around.
It should be, yeah. But maybe the Jasmine players can
Ooh.
pull something off, we'll see. Dogger goes for a saw, and that is a wipe, so that is 5-1
One.
for the side of Happy Feet, reasserting their dominance after that Jasmine round.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, like, just... Jasmine, I keep saying that they look so good 90% of the game, and then they just make one mistake and get wiped.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
from wherever they are to losing the round. It's
yeah,
pretty...
it's really unfortunate. Because you are right, they're looking really good, but other than that, these soldiers, Fane gets the bit of Silvo, but he's so low. We'll see if he can get an arrow. I don't know if he will be able to, but he does, yeah.
He will, but Cookie knows he's there now.
Austin's super aggro, but he just goes down to Fane as well. This is a crumble from Jasmine. It's all on Lau and Dave. And Dave goes down, and now Lau is sitting in choke, but surely he can't get anything here. No, he doesn't. Yule shots him down. That is a wipe.
So, yeah, Happy Feet may look to end it.
Silvo on Spy. This is probably the last Hail Mary play, I feel. If he doesn't get anything here, this is probably going to be game.
I think even if he does, he's not going to find anything.
true.
He wants it to be choke. He might just be going there for the ammo. He hasn't seen anyone yet.
Oh, they're so far ahead of him, though.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one scout. Yeah.
There's another one, and they have Uber. Yeah, actually, and even then, it downs the flank scout, so it doesn't change anything.
Exactly,
Aisha
yeah.
who's in this Uber. It doesn't look like Lau's going to let them play the point super easily, though. Aisha will fall low behind the point and die to Elmo. Lau still reflecting a lot on the point. Does some good damage, will cause Fane to die, but Yule on the point.
This has actually been a good hold so far for Jasmine.
Yeah.
They're sort of winning this fight. Like, this is...
Oh,
Oh, but the health on Jasmine is so low as well. Like, they're all really low. They win that, but that was really close.
honestly, if Down didn't get stabbed, then they win that with the cleanup from the scout.
You're probably
But
right.
At the same time, if Down doesn't get stabbed, who does? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
Silvo had a pick there regardless of who it was, but I mean, hey, look, it worked for them, so maybe they can try and push this into something. They have the full Uber out. Do they succeed, or do they wipe and lose?
Let's find out. A lot of spam coming on the big door. They've definitely been spotted. Fane is playing really close here. And the Uber comes out, Paulson jumps straight into choke here, but nah, Doggerel's too far out already. And Paulson goes down as well, just out of the mini-beam range.
Yeah, and they're just going to refight this. They've got
Yeah.
Fane behind us. Oh, this is huge,
Oh, but-
massive damage.
Rico goes down as well to a nice one from Elmo. It's all on Silver now, surely he doesn't get anything.
He got dog roll.
Oh, you're right, I didn't even notice. That's really good from Silver.
Yeah, it is, but the thing is, they're giving up second. They'll get spawns for last, but I have a feeling Happy Feet, they may... I don't know, they could try and push this into last. They have slight disadvantage, I think.
They do, but it's
yeah,
only
they
about
do.
10%. It's only about
Yeah.
10%.
I thought Doggerel may have swapped to crits. He lingered in spawn a little bit, so... But no, he is still on the Uber. As actually, he also evened up a bit. Doggerel making up
two
for but
frags,
two pick.
though.
And actually, they're in last. They just went
Oh,
straight
they're on
through
the...
lobby.
Oh, no, not like this, not like this. That is... Jasmine just getting caught out there. The scouts on the side of Happy Feet just realizing that no one's playing lower. We can just run into last and cap the point. That is sad.
Oh, I feel like everything went bad anytime Jasmine had to hold last. They had that
Basically,
one
yeah.
successful last hold in that round just then, and then everything else on last was just a disaster.
It was rough. It really, I can't say anything else. It was just rough. Yeah.
Like, just back cap after no point presence, and Paulson having a rough one.
That was a more dominant performance from Happy Feet that either of us
oh yeah,
expected. That was really convincing.
Yeah, and to shut down Paulson, like, Paulson did the lowest damage in the server of the DM classes. He didn't break 200 DPA. He was 199.
It's not what you want. And on Gully War maps as well.
Yeah, it's such a demo-heavy map. You should just be having these points where you can just destroy everyone as they're walking through Choke or through Big Door, but he just didn't get it. And I don't think that's necessarily a failing on Jasmine. I feel like it's just more of a success on the side of Happy Feet.
It is, yeah. I mean, if you look at the stats, like, Aisho and Down having good games, Redcoat having a good game, Yule having a great game, and then Fane had a lot of impact as well. Like, got that back cap that one round. Like, their whole team was sort of firing. Like, that was a scary looking
and
Happy
I feel
Feet
like
right there.
that's one of the big things that actually contributed to how decisive this victory was in favor of Happy Feet. Yule isn't normally a player, like, when I think of the Happy Feet roster over all of its iterations, I don't think of Yule as one of those top two players, right? He's certainly not a bad player, but he's that middle of the pack player. He'll just perform consistently, and normally just make that room for the rest of his team to shine, kind of as Pocket has been doing more and more recently.
I feel like... I feel like also as well, like, Yule also... Like, I feel like he kind of goes under the radar because he plays Pocket. Like, a lot of people don't really credit him enough, like, because he is one of the best players in the country, hands down, but he's playing a role that is often, like, as you said, it's like a selfless role that doesn't really shine in stats and stuff like that, so it's like, people I think sometimes forget about how good people who play like soldiers can be, and like, Yule popped off this game and just sort of proved how good he is, like...
Yeah, exactly, and that's my point, like, the fact that Yule had such an impact, such a good game, really. He had so many opportunities to just get into a position to get all of the kills on top of his scouts doing what they normally do. Like, when you're playing against Happy Feet like that, it doesn't matter who you are, you will get rolled.
Yeah. That was a really good Happy Feet, sorry, that we saw then. That was really... I'm going to keep doing that all night. That was a really impressive Happy Feet we just saw. Like, but I think... I reckon, like... Jasmine have all the pieces to be like... I reckon they could come out and play really well on Via. Like, they've got Paulson, who's like obviously veteran demo. Like, he had a rough one last map, but if he can shake that off and just, new map, like, I reckon if he has a good game, and like, Cookie obviously needs an introduction. Like, he's an incredible scout. Like, I think their whole team is really good, right? They can definitely bounce back here. Like, this could easily go their way, this map. I could easily see it going their way.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm concerned about, Jasmine definitely have the ability to win this, but if God damn it, you've got me doing it now. If Happy Feet continue their level of performance, in particular Yule, I don't know that even the best Jasmine Beef can take them down.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think it kind of relies on Happy Feet maybe being not as polished on Viaduct as they were on Gully.
Yeah, but, maybe just cooling off a bit.
Yeah.
But there is maybe the saving grace of Jasmine. Do we see them play a sniper? Because both of their because normally what happens is, maybe on lower level teams, your scout players are going to be your better snipers. So you're either running two soldiers, one scout, and a sniper, or you've got a soldier playing scout.
I think that one thing that Jasmine actually have going for them is both Silvo and Elmo, the soldiers, are really good snipers. So I could easily see somebody like Silvo sniping a huge amount. Whereas I think on Happy Feet in particular, like, a lot of their good sniper players are scout players, and I think that can obviously that can be often detrimental to, like, on Viaduct, because scout is such a strong class. You kind of want your scouts to be on scout. Maybe we'll see Fane or something like that pick up the sniper, but definitely not a renowned sniper. I'm sure he could probably perform, but
he's not bad, but he's no Elmo or Silvo really.
So if Silvo pops off or something like that, that could be difficult for Happy Feet to find an answer to.
Or even what I think could be more scary. I would say that probably the best sniper on that team is Lau.
Oh yeah, he would be scary as well.
And Silvo and Elmo, they can both play Scout.
Exactly,
They've,
yeah. They
they've
can
both
swap it
played
up.
Scout this season.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be happy if they want to run a snipe. They can pick whoever is playing the best and just do it. But
a lot of sniper potential for Jasmine.
But yeah, I'm really interested to see if they do pull something out like that. Maybe even on the first round, just to get momentum going in their favor, or if maybe. Or even Happy Feet could do it. Like we said, they have the players to maybe try and pull it off. But I think Yule is going to be the make or break for this game. If he continues this momentum into product,
this
Happy
Feet
will have a pretty
Jasmine
easy
to shut them down. Yeah, no snipers as well. It looks like we've got a cookie cutter first mid.
Yeah, as I want to keep eyes on Red Coat here. Just the amount of impact he had last map. I want to see what he can do on this mid. Silvo going behind right away, as Elmo will fall. But Silvo coming around, 2 kills down and Doggerel both falling. Fane
great
as well,
damage
the
from
cookie.
Red Coat as well.
Silvo, he'll die to some spam.
It's a 3-on-3.
Yule.
This is just Red Coat and Aisha left. It's all on Aisha now on point.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, no, he's not going to win that. And that's good mid from Jasmine.
Yeah, definitely. Happy Feet, though, the moment it got put into that 3v3, they'd lost it. Like, you can't... There's no way there's no way Dave, Cookie, and Lau in a 3v3 lose to any combination of players. It just doesn't happen.
And the health as well wasn't good from the very beginning, so it was like, you're right, they were just sort of doomed to lose that. But this is big ad for Jasmine.
Oh, and Silver's on the sniper.
You're right, yeah.
I really like it, but
I like this as well a lot. But he gets bombed, actually. He does live. Oh, they're going for a sack.
Yeah, they want it. Dave in the house, though. Down's in front of him. Dave hasn't used yet. He's actually gotten outside.
That is a really clean hold from the side of Jasmine. Not losing a single player. And not even a force. That is impressive.
Oh, and they're going right into a fort hold with the sniper.
Silver is super aggressive sniping here.
I'm not sure how much I like this. Normally you want a soldier to be holding that main area.
I do think Silver could probably lock down this main area pretty well though.
Ooh, Lau though.
He gets a headshot on the pyro. Yeah, Lau does go down, so they're just going to abandon this forward hold. That's probably the right call. Paulson's so low!
Oh, the arrow from Dave!
Oh, clutch.
Paulson getting doubled once more for each
Doggerel
team.
gets forced. He does a good job from Aisha forcing the multi right here, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Cookie's health is really poor
here.
here.
Pick up Paulson, this is really good. Or Silvo does pick up down though.
And this is the strength of having the sniper here. You've got them walking into you, and you've got Lau and Cookie as your other players. Fane, really nice 2-rocket to clean up Cookie. And Lau, he'll have to get an arrow. Both soldiers ending up behind Silvo on grass.
Goes down, yeah.
But
convincing retake there from Happy Feet.
A minute 30 on the clock for
good
Jasmine.
Good time.
They'll be happy for that. Happy Feet, they are setting up their own fort hold with the double soldier, so it's going to be a little more difficult to break.
And Silver opts to respawn on soldier this time, not sniper. That's probably for the better, I think.
Yeah, and actually coming up on the pyro to break the fort
right,
hold, so he'll be liking this. The both soldiers in front of him as he'll just do damage and make the space. But Cookie will fall, Elmo as well.
Oh, the Doggerel got really low then, but managed to just get out.
Paulson stayed in and died to Aisha.
Was that a sack? I presume it was.
I mean, they got damage onto him, but Dave was there as well. They did want to just push out.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been a push turn 4 man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's even Ubers now.
Yeah, not the end of the world. They'll try it again without the pyro this time. Paulson going forward, actually just leading it. Yeah, I don't mind it. If they wrap around and kill Yule in this main area. But...
Oh, he's getting blocked in. Oh, such a smart play from Yule. Really good play there. But then, like, trades are going even.
Yeah, on the flank.
Just edging it out on the side of Happy Feet, but it's. They've only got one player advantage here. Lau just gets caught out as well. This is definitely Happy Feet are going to keep this mid for sure.
Yeah.
No
I really would have. Sorry, you go?
Oh, no, you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really would have liked it if Jasmine had just taken that Uber straight through main to kill both soldiers in main. Instead, they lost a player for it, and they just lost that positioning. So, either way, they're going to be looking at taking this back in. Silver on the sniper again. Fane high in the sky.
Huge bomb, Fane. He does go down. Silver's got a lot of space here, though. It's a huge amount of space.
Yeah, and can get so far forward on the point. He hasn't even done anything yet. I feel just his presence on this point is forcing Happy Feet.
Oh, he's got a good angle here. They might not expect this.
They're going out main, though.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
I think that they definitely shouldn't be expecting it, but they've accidentally counterplayed it.
He's been spotted now as well.
Yeah. But Fane, he wants to try and do something about it. Will sit on concrete as his team is pushing up onto the cliff. But Silver, he's got eyes on the team. A lot of damage going onto Yule as the Uber will come through.
The scout behind on Silver, he goes down. That's actually behind. And the Uber comes out. The dog roll takes a rocket. Elmo, that was so close.
But the thing is, Paulson, Cookie, Dave, not a lot of health on the side of Happy Feet. Yule will die early. Dogroll is not healthy.
Dogroll hit him some good arrows to keep his team alive.
Yeah, but
I think that might be what they need.
All of the spawns are in favor of Jasmine. Fane, really nice. So,
Paulson. And that is a crumble right there.
Yeah,
from
and
Happy Feet.
As all of the spawns come up, Silver getting an arrow to keep him alive for the meantime.
Down stuck behind right now. He surely dies. He's only got 40 health, and he does.
But gets Elmo as well. 2 kills for him, both soldiers.
That's impressive, yeah. Yeah, those parts from Paulson. Huge.
I'm curious, do they... Yeah, okay, they'll delay the cap to get the other soldier. It's not too bad.
Good idea.
And yeah, 30 seconds left, 85% Uber and the sniper. Paulson going very low, will die to the Fane bomb.
Aisha goes down as well at the same time though.
Yeah, Redcoat eating some damage. He'll have to back up. And just, especially with this sniper, again, you just can't walk into it. You can't take the even player fight, but that doesn't matter.
Such an aggressive Uber.
Yeah, Dogroll
just cleaning up.
Will they? Yeah, Lau's going for it though. Lau will get the kill in the end.
Oh, and he gets down as well.
Yeah, that's huge, and that's practically round 3 seconds left. They're just going to keep Aisho in the spawn.
So that's a really good round there from Jasmine. I think they're in this map now. They've shown that they're competing.
Yeah, and that sniper again, just like he didn't have he certainly wasn't popping off to say the least.
Yeah,
I killed here and there. Yeah, definitely that presence keeping Happy Feet at bay. I'm curious to see if they will pull it out again or if they're just going to use it to change the momentum. Elmo fast bomb in. We'll just trade rockets with Yule in the air and leave. We'll get an arrow from Dave finally, but Cookie needing some love and double soldier bomb onto Dogroll will get nothing bar about 40 damage onto him. And yeah, Silver will die behind, so mid in favor of Happy Feet.
Good mid from Happy Feet, yeah. But Dave does survive, which is really important, and has somehow managed to get almost 20% ad. But Jasmine surely aren't going to know that.
Yeah, they won't. But the thing is, they want to break out here anyway.
But they lose straight away.
But the thing is, Dave will they'll get the kill onto Yol. If they want to push this, they can. And Dogroll's right here, and he doesn't have.
He's so close though. Oh, they're going to back off though. They're going to back off.
Jasmine accidentally forced Happy Feet's hand there. Like if they just went all in, they probably could have killed Dogroll.
I should go straight in. Gets the force immediately. This trade comes out. Big multi. Yeah, big multi on the side of Jasmine.
Yeah, but the thing is, Happy Feet, they don't really have position. Fane coming in, trying to take it. Will trade positions with Elmo.
Down.
Oh, Silvo!
Oh, Silvo.
Disgusting! And that's both soldiers down. Down will fall as well, as we've got the 3v4 coming up with both scouts alive for Jasmine. You just can't take this fight.
Yeah, this is Happy Feet being forced to leave. But Aisha's kind of staying in. He's still prepping the point. Oh, Redcoat also is really aggro on Cliff. They know the spawners are pretty much even, actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, man, I love that spam angle. It's so good onto Elmo.
It's really strong, yeah.
Fane from Concrete, and then Redcoat actually
from Silver.
Oh, and Yule as well. L down so low as well. Will fall on the point. Fane's holding his ground on Concrete. Will decide to leave with his team. Sorry, touching on what I was saying before, they spammed Elmo out really effectively there. They had Fane playing on the Concrete for the obvious spam angle, but they had Yule on China. Just spamming a slope on the rock. It did so much damage to Elmo, and he had to give up that spot immediately. Fane is going behind. Will actually land on Paulson and kill him. Uber has come out from Dave finally, but it's a solo under Cookie. But actually, Dogroll
has no one to heal.
Huh? They just left him.
But somehow he managed to live, which is good.
Yeah, they walked right past Dogroll.
That was very dicey. Oh, they're trying to refight.
Lau tried to go in, 1-2'd by Fane and Redcoat. Okay, Silver needs to be hitting shots here. He's peppering Yule enough to force him back, but he'll get an arrow and be back in this fight. Silver needs a kill for Jasmine to come back into this right now. There it is.
Yule.
Yeah, Redcoat looking to pressure forward here with his scout, but without any soldiers, it's very difficult for them to control ground. Down.
Oh, he gets the demo again. Silver has actually sort of toggled in the past couple of minutes. Like, he's really hitting shots now.
Yeah, and you've got, again, the sack attempt coming in. Fane. Down's
That's
behind.
A good hold. Oh, but Dogroll dies. What?
He was alone. Yule was a spawn and Down's behind.
Oh,
There's just no one with him. What's Down doing?
That is a huge misplay right there from the side of Happy Feet. That is not what you want to see from the first seed of 10.
Down's just sitting in blue spawn. I don't think that... okay, Lau is an idea. But Lau will try and find him. Lau will miss him. Down will get onto grass. Elmo will spot him.
Silver!
Not who
Silver
I expected.
is hitting shots. That is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Elmo trading his life for Yule on the flank, and the aggressive Uber comes in. They killed Dog Roll before. Can they do it again? Cookie, he'll get it. And again, they are just like... I didn't expect this to be the map where Dog Roll got taken advantage of.
Silver.
But it's just...
that was really convincing on the side of Jasmine right there.
Yeah, and again, keeping that point, the 30 seconds advantage right now for it, and...
A lot of cap time though for Happy Feet. A lot of cap time.
Yeah, they need to edge it now, or just build this Uber and fight later.
Yeah. The Uber out here though, to the side of...
Yeah, I would be opting
Jasmine
to edge
Beef.
it, and yeah, they're going to. I really like this play. Actually, Down doesn't want to finish it. Redcoat will walk to the point and do it. They have to come back to save
Dave gets Lau. Oh, a headshot comes down off the other side from Silvo. He is... Oh, he gets dog roll as well.
Oh my god.
Silvo is hitting shots. This is... Surely he goes down. He does.
Yeah. But that's full Uber advantage.
It is, yeah.
And with 30 seconds on the clock, if they manage to push... If they wait for Dog Roll to spawn and kill Dog Roll, or get this right now, or like in the next 10 seconds, Dog Roll probably won't have enough time to build Uber before the round ends.
Probably not, yeah. This is... And Silvo as well is not on sniper for this push. He's back on Soldier just for the aggression.
I like the change.
Yeah, me too. Fane's in behind them, really far. Trying to distract. He's got a lot of eyes on him, but Uber comes in.
Okay, but this time he's out. Oh no, don't. Okay, Paulson went forward. Aisho will... Silvo gets him.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, all the way back in spawn, jumped right past Aisho, who was distracted on Paul.
But no cat coming in. No cat coming in from the side of Jasmine.
No, but with the cat being in Happy Feet's favor, it ends up being about 40% added for Jasmine, and with all of their players being back waiting for heal.
Yeah, now they're going to get it. Uncontested. Silvo is still on Soldier though, and really aggressive Happy Feet. They're going to contest. They're going straight in.
They need Dave.
I think this may be a sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a sack with a push. They got the kill and they're walking forward. They know they can play the heal advantage here. 4v4 with the medic. And Elmo will fall. Cookie will kill Yule in the back. Very close as we have a pause.
It looks like it, yeah. I really like the heads-up play from Jasmine. I mean, from Coffee Clock there, like kind of basically converting that sack, what seemed to be a sack, into a push as soon as they got a crucial pick. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they knew it. Like they can't get Uber, right? Like there's 50% Uber on Dog Roll. I think when it was paused, time was about even, so it was kind of like high teens for the seconds that Jasmine have left. So there's no way he's getting Uber if they play a normal sack wave. So they played him in an aggressive position, put everything into Dave, and the moment they kill him, you've got both scouts up with the medic, ideally full buff down. I think he took like a sticky from Paulson, so he's getting healed up now, but just this double scout with a medic combo is what wins product.
Yeah, 100%. This is... They've got big ad here on the side of Dog Roll. I don't think it's going to be relevant because of the time on the clock.
Yeah, unless it's a drawn out fight and then they cap. Like if time goes down on Jasmine enough and then there's still 18 seconds left for Happy Feet, they will get the Uber just in time to defend the point. But the thing is, if they win this and cap, it's pretty much game over anyway. They should look to get aggressive and lock Jasmine in these doors, with maybe one scout just building Uber as a last resort on the point.
This has been a really good map so far. Like Jasmine have really bounced back from that loss on Gully Wash. Like brought a new level here. Yeah,
definitely. I'm interested to see, because they kind of went away from having Silvo play sniper on the second round. Like he had that insane spree in the first round, or was it the very beginning of this one?
I think it might have been this one, actually, yeah.
I think it may have been, and then he died and went off of it.
I really want to see him snipe. I really want to see him play more sniper. He is hitting shots now.
Yeah, the thing is, especially if they lose this round, I mean, obviously, Happy Feet, they have been playing this round a lot better than the first one, but they got to this point, Jasmine Beef did, because of that sniper.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't think there's any reason to go away from it. It was working. They lost one fight and then ditched it. I don't know if that's just what Paulson wants to be doing here.
I think I like that they sort of dished it when they didn't have the point now pushing, like because like having that double soldiers to push is like really helpful. But yeah, if they do get the point again in the future, maybe next round, because I don't really see that happening this round, but next round maybe I would love to see him come up on sniper again.
Although hey, Silver's dead, you never know.
Very true, very true.
Yeah, the good old 18 seconds left. I'm going to go one of the slowest classes to mid and just bang some hits.
Just get a 5K, easy.
The thing is, they've got the point, so he has time regardless. It's not like he has to be to mid in 5 seconds or he loses. As we do have the unpause. But the thing is, the health hit. Lau and Cookie are just mincing everyone.
Yeah, but they're so low, both of them, 20 health each. This is... But they somehow get out as well. That's... Lau gets caught out by Aja.
Yeah, it's just finishing out the cap here, so 17 seconds left. Paulson actually really aggressive in, a lot of damage onto Dogroll, and the rest of his team...
Silver is on sniper.
Yep,
There's a soldier behind the point right now, I'm saying.
But the thing is...
no one's shooting him. He gets mulched. Oh, the Uber comes out.
Dave will fall. And there's a lot of cap time, and there's only one scout on the side of Happy Feet. Down will fall.
Oh,
Red Code as well, and they cap it and win it.
They get it. That's impressive, yeah. It's really big.
I was half suggesting Silver Sniper as taking piss.
Yeah,
but
I did not expect it to come to fruition either.
Yeah, like he did it and it worked. So, I mean, hey, look, more power to him.
Yeah.
He is... Where is he? I don't see Silver.
He is on Soldier, I believe. Yeah, he is.
Oh, no, he's in spawn AFK.
Oh, that's not good.
But it doesn't matter, it's still going Jasmine's way. No health on the Happy Feet side. Silver actually does time out and rejoin.
That must have been the pause, yeah.
Maybe, but it hasn't come through just yet. Dogroll going very low.
It's still... Oh, they get Dogroll, actually. That's...
Yeah! I think
despite having one down, that's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, to win the mid, okay, that's where the pause. Silver just coming back in. But I do think an arrow from Dave did a good chunk of damage onto Dogroll there. Something did. It was either a sticky or an arrow, but either way, putting him low enough for the scouts to clean him.
Yeah, that's a huge pick to get.
Oh, and Silver, he's sniping again. And Dogroll, he's taken 80 from him. Not what you like to be seeing, but...
He's got an angle here onto... Oh, that was so close.
Fane. I feel so bad. He waited for the play. Easy kill. Elmo just jumps around and middies him right back into mid. Really good. A lot of damage. Red Code again, so low, having to get healed. Down. This sniper, it's just, there's too much impact.
Oh, that was such a close shot. Yeah, he's really, like, and as you said before, it's the presence. Like, as soon as he's there and he's gotten a kill or they've heard a shot, like, he just scares them away. Yeah. They have to run. They can't stay. They can't contest. They can't spam, like, because he's just going to kill them.
Yeah, you don't, if you play around your sniper well enough on a map like Product, you don't need him to get kills to play well. Because they're going to put at least one soldier, sometimes two, just to get on him to stop him. And you can just, play off of that and crush them. But the fact that he's getting 1, 2, sometimes even 3 kills a fight.
Red Code is so aggressive here.
Yeah, and
they get the force and he just jumps out. That's
a good force. Okay, Dogroll is that. I do like that. But the thing is, now they have the fun task of pushing Uber advantage into a sniper.
Scary stuff, you're right. But there'll also be a scat down because Lau is going to be... He died in that fight, so he's still not up yet.
Aisha going very low right away. Silver picked the right door the first time and actually will get another very lovely shot onto Fane. 2 for the track!
And Silver as well. That is very, very, very solid from Jasmine. Great shot from Paulson.
Yeah, just huge trap. Was that on the house, I think?
I think it was, yeah.
I see a medigun in front of house.
Exactly,
I think he's put up
the
the same trap again.
That is a really good trap.
And to get both the medic and the demo with it. Like, you'd be happy with either one of those 2 picks. You get both.
That is, yeah. And they were so close to using as well. That was so close. That is huge.
And,
but now Aisha goes down.
Yeah,
huge, really good damage has been done.
Yeah,
Uber comes out. But this is surely Dogroll. He dies here. Like
maybe.
There we go. Cookie takes his time.
Oh,
down. Sniper, but he doesn't get anything, and that's demo down as well. They didn't get a single kill with that. They all sacked. They got.
Oh, okay. They get Elmo.
Silver lining, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see. Not kill the sniper.
Elmo's got a really long respawn timer. Let's see if they fight off this. I reckon they basically. I reckon they should. Like they sort of have to.
Yeah, 40 seconds left.
Yul goes in super deep on the sniper, but he's so low. He gets cleaned up. Yeah.
Oh no, Paulson's just doing so much
So
damage.
much damage.
Like,
Fang
he
goes
was
down.
single-digit health just then, Doggerel was. And to push into this, Lau's behind. Lau's actually gonna
down.
take
Picks up a
revenge.
frag.
Yeah, but
He goes down straight away. That's one up now. Just Yule as a respawner. That's really, really convincing from Jasmine.
Yeah, and like again, they force the hand of Happy Feet, making them go sniper. There's 10 seconds left. Down on sniper again. This isn't the time for it. You're not going to make it to mid down.
Yeah, this is... I'm not really sure about this.
Like, a soldier is just way better. And
he gets a headshot, but that is round. That is
that's
GG.
game.
Yeah, that's really convincing from Jasmine. I did not expect that at a 3-0 after that loss. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Really good mental fortitude as well to come back from that loss to 3-0. That's, very, very impressive.
Yeah, no, that's probably one of the most impressive comebacks from a loss. Like, that loss was... Like, that's a pretty disheartening loss. The way you lose.
The way all those rounds fell is just like, that is such a demotivator for Jasmine. But, like, yeah, to come back from that into this and just dominate the number one seed in the entire league is really impressive. Yeah,
and also, one thing that we didn't mention at the start, actually, no, we did briefly at the very beginning. Both of these teams were undefeated, so if anyone took a 2-0 in the maps, they would continue their undefeated streak.
But I believe now that means we've got a 3-way tie, points-wise at least.
Yes,
there will be one specific winner, but in terms of points, I think they're all on 18 points now. Headcavers, Happy Feet, and Jasmine. So this is going to be an interesting playoffs, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, especially with Happy Feet going into their... Well, maybe not their two hardest games, because Jasmine, as we said, they seeded 4th, so they play Happy Feet earlier in the season, but they have been putting up a performance that we would expect of a 2nd seed, maybe a 3rd seed team.
I don't know if you've seen his logs yet, Michael, but Cookie absolutely farming. 467 DPM, 28 for 4. That is crazy.
What?
That is disgusting.
I just... what? There's no words for this.
That is a disgusting scout performance from Cookie, really asserting why he is considered by many to be the best scout in the country.
And look, taking 31% heals for it, but I mean...
you take that. 31% heals for 467 DPM. You take
Here's
that.
the thing as well. Those heals definitely kept him in it. He took 303 damage a minute with 4 deaths.
That's insane, yeah. I think it's also really interesting to note, but like Silver only taking 7%, but he's second highest damage in the server.
Yeah.
Only on 7%. And I think it's just because he was on Sniper. And like if he's not there, like they don't need to pump that much heals into him. They can go into Cookie and Cookie can farm. Like that's ideal really for Jasmine. Like that's
really.
Yeah, these stats are really impressive for Jasmine T. But I think it's interesting to note that Paulson wasn't having a crazy game. Like he had a lot of impact for certain players, like that trap at the end, obviously. Yeah. But like his damage 288, good. 100%, like definitely good, but it's not impressive, not super high, But it's just, Cookie, Silver, and Lau just dominating the server, really. Yeah. Scouts for the side of Jasmine and the Sniper just owning.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Elmo doing what he needed. I feel like Elmo that entire game was just on counter jump patrol.
Yeah,
100%. Anytime Fane was called behind, he wasn't going forward to try and take advantage of it. He was just going behind and middying Fane and then coming back to the front lines.
Yeah, and he also had a couple of really impactful plays, like when he caught Dog Roll at spawn alone. Like that's more so an issue with Happy Feet's communication. Like that should never happen. But all credit to Elmo, like getting that kill is huge.
Yeah, and the thing is, even with like those rounds, they weren't they weren't super one-sided except for that last one. Like the other rounds were like the first round pretty much 6 minutes long, the other one, second round, 6 minutes 40. The stats inflated a little bit here, but in that last round, I'm pretty sure Happy Feet only got 20 seconds on the clock. They got really shut down. It was 28-5 in that last round.
Oh, that is brutal.
Yeah, the last round was 1 death worse than Cookie's scoreline for the entire map.
That is disheartening. That is really convincing for Jasmine. Like, neither of us predicted that. I wouldn't have. No. That is really, really impressive from Jasmine.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Cannot say enough.
I didn't see Jasmine winning either of these maps without dropping around, but they'll be happy. They'll be happy with that, especially going forward. They play Head Cavers next week.
That'll be very interesting as well.
I really want to see that game. Headcave is Jasmine. Oh,
I feel like honestly, any mix of these top 4 teams playing each other is going to be good. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
always going to be good. Like we've
Yeah,
got
and
a very
got-
good top 4 this season.
yeah, and we've got all of them coming up in the next week, pretty much, like the
It's
next
gonna be
2
good,
weeks.
yeah. I think
yeah.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see which team takes first set seed going into the playoffs. Because obviously, first seed you really want first seed as a team. For those who don't know, because it means you basically can't go out fourth. It means you're going to be playing. Yeah, at the very minimum, if you're first seed in playoffs, you're going to be getting third place or higher. So it gives you basically a buffer as well to like.
Yeah, first and second seed both get that.
Exactly. So. Yeah. So those seeds are really, really, really contested and really important. But yeah, really top close for him right now.
The thing is, as well, is that every team in the top 4 still has a chance. Even Butterfly Defect, like Butterfly Defect, who's 4th behind the 3-way tie for first seed. Like they have a fairly easy game in week 7 for themselves. Same with Jasmine. So if Jasmine and Butterfly can win their games that'll be coming up this week, it puts them in a really good position. So I'm really excited to see, particularly week 6. That's going to be where the seedings are kind of split, and you're going to see who's going to be in contention for first seed and who's going to be, kind of going for those 3rd, 4th spots, or maybe 2nd, 3rd.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy to think though. Like you look at all these rosters on paper, and you kind of think like, oh, that roster should be top 2 team. That should be a top 2 team. That should be a top 2 team. Like, and one of these teams or 2 of these teams, well, like they're gonna have to go out before the final. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like the level of competition this season is really high.
Yeah, one of these teams will get a participation badge.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. To think.
Yeah, and obviously they're all being driven heavily by that prize pool. Yeah, I think we've probably talked enough about these 2 teams. We need to save something to talk about for the other games we are hoping to be casted. And in terms of these other casts, so you can keep informed on when they are, be sure to follow this Twitch channel that you're watching right now, and also the TF Live Twitter, which is just at TF Live TV, the same as the Twitch name. Give us a follow because we tweet pretty soon before all of the casts, and we normally give a little bit of a teaser a day or so before the games go up. So make sure to follow that as well. A lot of information goes out there, more so than I believe anywhere else that's posted. So chuck us a follow there. And I think that'll wrap it up. Catfish, like I said, keep an eye for everything. We will see you all next time.